Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to try to take you through a painting that I did based on a photograph which I took a long time ago on my travels. But I'm also going to show how that goes into using memory to complete. I've spoken quite a bit about intuition in the works I presented here on the channel, and today is one that I want to take you step by step through that process. I once again started this with a photograph which I sketched very roughly, and I start to bring in things from other places. So I'm trying to make images in my work that can be anywhere. It's kind of like they're very familiar. You've probably seen something about them, but they belong in no specific place. My biggest hope is for my work to be universal. After having spent a lot of time in college and also overseas, I came in contact with so many different people from different cultures, different religions, different languages, and I want that to all be kind of encapsulated in the pieces I do. Where once again, there's a familiarity with the piece, but no specific area that can be targeted. I spent much of my young life, my 20s, going into developing nations in Asia and Southeast Asia. So this is probably relating to that. And I definitely took the photograph from an image I took of an old bridge with a waterway. But I'm bringing more things into the image, like the house in the foreground was not there. And through my travels, I found a lot of places that were makeshift, relating to the past, but at the same time, because they were developing places, you could see the new places coming in, the money from other countries, other wealthier countries that were investing. I want my work to reflect the fact that things are constantly changing. You often see the remnants of the past, but you also see what's coming up in the future and what will be there long after you are gone from this planet. So it's kind of a philosophical feeling for me, and that's another reason why I use a lot of transparency. Things come in, they fade, and they are extinct. I take great solace in the fact that the world is always changing. For all the things that people hearken back to, such as feeling nostalgic about other times, those things are replaced no matter what. You have to evolve with how the world is shifting. As I grow older, I realize that I'm like a lot of people, change is difficult, but that is what is necessary to continue living. I speak and work with a lot of young people, and I know their fears and hopes, and I kind of investigate some of those conversations in these landscapes that come out of my memory and past experiences. Here are my paint cups I use to keep my acrylic paints wet and be able to use them as long as I can. And I have a lot of these all over my studio. I'm always pushing the contrast even here in the dirt. I'm trying to bring lighter areas on top of the layers I've already made. Here are the Neo pastels again, always layering, bringing some different colors to the mix, and trying to bring textures also throughout the foreground. This is an old Chinese brush I've had for a long time. It's kind of been whittled down to a very fine tip that I like to go back in. And this is ink I'm using now, not acrylic anymore. So this started off with acrylic. You've seen various materials being added. But a lot of times I bring ink in at the end to kind of polish certain areas. And here we have the final image. And I'm not sure actually it is finished yet, but I think it gives you a good indication of what I've gone from start to this process. Anyway, hope you had a great time. Look at this, and I'll see you later.